Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
So coming into the game now on defense, Alex Call. He takes over and right. All right, ready to go here. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. Outside. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That one misses. And the count now 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's the strike.
2-1.
And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And one out now.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Mike Trout stands in now and watches strike one. One out, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
That misses, and that's ball two. And that one is inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he chases a high fastball there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
This one in the air. Rojas puts it away for the out. And next for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Outside,
and that's outside.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that is that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, getting the nod in this one, Tyler Anderson.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no doubt. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Here's Mookie now.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, gold gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Anderson, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. And Betts is gone.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some runs while you're at it.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first, and they get the out on Smith. And the inning is over. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. Top of the second, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Taylor Ward.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Joe Adele.
Here's Joe Adele. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Got him. And a couple of quick outs.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here is Moncada. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. No score here in the second. strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in LA, bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Anderson back to work. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Foul ball there. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just outside. And the count is even 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's trying for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Yo, 1. There's a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That to right. He's got it. Runner tags for home. And the Dodgers score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs with the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now it's going to be Alex Call. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Just missed. Foul ball. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
2-0.
The pitch. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Digging in, Christian Moore. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
No, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's the center fielder. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Now this is in the air down the line. Pulls it in on the run. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Angels nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Rojas in his 11th season, 36 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
1-0.
Not close with that one. 1-0.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, third baseman,
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
And that one missing low.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's outside.
He swings and fouls one off. And it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That just misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Two outs. Freeman hits it in the air. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Out of the fourth, stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In there at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. 1-2 the count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. So here's the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambie and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Mookie Betts. And that drops in for a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Just missed. Anderson ready to work. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Nice job behind the plate there.
Now batting, designated hitter
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Doubled his first time.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Man at first, one away. That one down the line, and foul ball. The 1-2. That's down and in. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Stays alive. Pitch misses, and now 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That smash towards center. Tracks it down for the out. And that will end the inning. One left for LA, but they're on top 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Joe Adele. Yamamoto back to work. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. One down, base is empty. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Check swing, called strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Oh, 0-2 now. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman
Only 2
Christian
hits allowed
Moore.
so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So 2 down, and next for the Angels, Christian Moore. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
2 outs. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Angels leave 1. They're down 1-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Fastball for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That one fouled off. Missed with a changeup. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. And that's the 1st out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, right fielder Alex Call.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out his 1st time. A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1. There's a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Robert
Now pitching for the
Stevenson,
Angels.
ready or not, in the game
Number
now
24.
after the injury.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's outside, and the count is filled up. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you
Miguel
what, he earned that
Rojas.
one.
1 down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe! In comes the run from second. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average,
Ball
and
one.
delivers the slug. Ball 1 there.
Count 1-0.
And that's down and away.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Ball, that's out.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Rojas, the runner at third. Hernandez at first. 1 gone. Ground ball could be 2. Glove flip to second, and that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in LA, top 6. Here's the center fielder, number 22. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
You know, these Angels need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And there's 1 down.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
0-2 is the count.
That one way outside, and a count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That one not close, and it's 2-2. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third, Hernandez. Slings to first in time.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Mike Trout.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Trout. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt. one
balls, 1
misses.
strike.
Now 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one's in there. Full count now.
Thank you.
Ground ball up the middle. Rojas tosses to first. Out number 3. And the Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0.
Now pitching for the
Connor
Angels.
Brogdon on a pitch out of the
Number
pen here.
75.
Just trying to keep this one
Connor
close here,
Brogdon.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Mookie Betts now.
Leading off for the
Seeing you talk about a
Dodgers,
guy that has all the
shortstop,
skills.
Mookie
The range is
Betts.
really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Just
Nope,
missed.
inside, ball 2.
Turns and fires to Betts. That's in there. And it's 2-1. And
Ball
Mookie
3.
takes.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he grounds one to the right side. A flip to the pitcher
He's out.
covering, and Betts is set down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. Brogdon in his 4th year, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one
Nope,
off the
that's a
mark,
ball.
and it's 1-1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Andrew Chafin, the left-hander, up and throwing. Burke getting loose as well. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
2.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
One ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Rocketed out towards right center. 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets
Now
under it
batting,
just
the
by a
center
fraction
fielder,
of an inch or a little bit
Andy
more,
Pajes.
that's way back.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that clips the inside corner. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Inside. And it's 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground to third. And that is the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top of inning number 7. And here is Nolan Shanuel. And the right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Grounds one to short. Betts whips it to first on the run, and they get the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Misses inside. Ball one. The Dodgers leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Next to hit, Joe Adell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
No, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Gone. He crushes that one to center field. And we are all tied up. It's 2-2.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yoshinobu Yamamoto won't go any further, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back. So they turn to their closer, Kirby Yates.
Kirby Yates.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Yoan Moncada, the next to hit for the Angels. In there at the knees. Strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. That clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit. He's 2 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. Sets him down looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank of a Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Luis Garcia.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 66, Luis Garcia.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Alex Call getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat. LLB.
Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That misses the zone. Now 2-0. Just missed. Miguel Rojas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. That one's in there. 3-1. And that is out of play. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Rojas, the next to hit, takes outside. Down the line, and it's foul. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
One ball,
the throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a high fly ball right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Christian
Leading
Moore.
off for the Angels, second baseman Christian Moore.
Yates back to work. Off the plate inside. And it's 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at second.
I got 3-2.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. That one to first. Freeman steps on the bag. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Number 22 in the box now. Takes strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Strike two.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Max Muncy, a critical at bat in this game for him. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Line drive. Oh, he can't hang on. Still able to fire over. Roll picked out of the dirt. Body save.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Now move being made at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Hesung Kim. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Bounce to the left side. 1 and 2nd. Out. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. 1 for 3. Ball one and a pitch inside. That's off the inside corner. And now 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swings and chases a low one there.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Across is the winning run, and the Dodgers walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
The final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
There's no question that you're the one, the one, the one. Always feel like I only go backwards. Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. I can't shake this, take this, beg it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame.